Hey everybody, so really quickly, if you are clicking onto this video and just going to click off, let me know before you do, is the quality any better? I've actually got both of my flashlights on both of my phones to try to brighten it up and see if that makes it any better. I hope it is. If it is, please let me know down in the comments before you go and click off the video. So today in this video we're going to talk about swim baits. Now, swim baits, we're going to talk about soft plastic swim baits, and if you guys want me to do a hard plastic swim bait video, please let me know because I will do them. I have a bunch of hard plastic swim baits like this one and a bunch more, so just let me know. Boy, you can see that big full moon over there. Anyway, I get distracted by shiny things very easily. But anyway, swim baits, we're going to talk about soft plastic ones. If you guys want me to do a hard bait video, let me know. I have a lot of them, and I like to use them. So let me know down in the comments. So today we're going to talk about all the soft plastic swim baits that I use. Everything from the tiniest all the way to the monster. So we're going to talk about the smallest first. Now this is a new color. This is a color that I don't believe I've ever shown on camera. But this is the neon pink with a little bit of purple flake in there. And it looks really good. I think that this will definitely be a good bait color for crappie or panfish. This is a 1.5 Dox Lure Company 1.5 swim bait. Very small, but it is a awesome bait for panfish. Any kind of panfish that you're fishing for, this thing will catch them. Anything that's predatory that eats minnows would love this little thing. Next is the 2-inch swimmer. So the 2-inch swim bait has a little bit of a story to tell over the past day and a half. So yesterday, I did not get any videos made of it, but me, my mom, my dad, and my little brother, which he didn't do anything, he kind of just sat and watched us fish. But my dad, me, and my mom went fishing. And we were all throwing Dox Lure Company baits, just trying to catch some fish. And my mom, she took one of these little 2-inch Green Pumpkin Magic Dox Lure Company 2-inch swim baits. She puts it on a rod. She has a little cork up about maybe that long. Actually, it's right here. This little cork right here. She slides it up the line about maybe 12 inches. Casts it out there. Lets that bait sit. The bobber stands up. She goes to do something else. She looks back. The bobber's swimming off. And she set the hook. She caught about a 15-inch bass on her very first cast with this. And she ended up catching 2 bass on these right here. I caught 1 bass on a mud bug with a little finesse jig. And my dad also caught some with these little 2-inch swim baits. And then all of a sudden we just found a little pocket of crappie, black crappie. And they were all from 8 inches to about maybe 12. And we caught a bunch of them. I'd say we probably caught a dozen. And I tell you what, if we would have caught as many as we lost, we would have had probably about 50. But that right there is what we caught them all on. Green Pumpkin Magic, Green Pumpkin with red, blue, silver, purple, and green flake. Just a little 2-inch swim bait. That's all we were doing. Jig head and a cork. Very simple. Now all these people running around saying chartreuse and black or pink is the best colors for crappie. I don't know. Sometimes a little Green Pumpkin swim bait can do good because we ended up catching a bunch of them. And if we would have caught as many as we had hooked and lost, it would have been a phenomenal day of crappie fishing, that's for sure. So next we have one of my favorite swim baits I've ever used. Probably the favorite swim bait that I've ever used. I've caught fish on them. My dad's caught fish on them. My uncle and my cousin have caught fish on these, and they are just awesome baits. This is the 3.5 Gunner swim bait. Now the differences between these and the other swim baits you're going to see is the tail design. The tail design is a little bit more, it's a flat, kind of a dinner plate type of tail. And it has a very hard kick, very fast thump, and it has a very good roll. You guys can see the body shape of it. When you jig head rig it, it has a very good wobble, and also when you put a little EWG or a screw lock hook in there, you swim it real slow, and man, does it have an awesome action. That tail just back there thumping like crazy. This color here is Green Pumpkin, but if you can see, it has white flake. No other color flake in it, is just white. Pretty cool color. I like that color a lot. Looks really good in the water. Now, something that is to be said about the white flake compared to the other flake is the white flake is a bigger size. It's a bigger flake. So, if you ask for green pumpkin with white, red, blue, and all that, there's going to be bigger white flakes. So it'll kind of wash out a little bit of the other colors. So that's just kind of something to tell you real quick. But if you do order any of these, all these except for the biggest one, which I'll show you here in a second, are $4 a pack. The 1.5 is $4 for 20. The 2-inch is $4 for 15. The 3.5 right here, let me look up here on the thing. It's kind of hard to see with the light. The Gunner 3.5, you get 8 of them in a pack. And the 4-inch, which we're about to show you, let me find those up there. Kind of hard to see. You get 10 of the 4-inch swim baits in each pack. Now, these colors here are 2 colors that I don't believe I've ever shown before. But you can get them in all the colors, just like I said. Now, these here are mixed colors. These are actually triple colors. They're not dual. But this color here, right here, is trout. It's got a green pumpkin back with a green pumpkin tail. It's got the pink through the middle. And it's got the white belly. And it looks like a little trout going in the water. Perfect for them trout eaters if you're wanting to get a different profile. If you're looking to try to catch fish that maybe have never seen a bait, or maybe if you're fishing pressured water, throw a little trout swim bait, because it looks like something that they've never seen before, and they'll want to eat it because they've never seen it before. It's a new meal, it's something they've never seen, and a little trout swim bait can do really good. You can get that in the 4-inch, the 2-inch, not the 1.5 because it's a little bit small, a little bit too small. You can get it in the 2-inch, the 4-inch, and the 6-inch. We'll get to the 6-inch here in a second. But this one here is the blood trout. So the blood trout got a red middle, green pumpkin back, and a white belly. That there is the blood red through the middle, the white, and then the green pumpkin. So that there's called the blood trout. And the 4-inch, like I said, you get 10 of those in each pack. Now for the 6-inch. Now the 6-inch is a monster bait. So if you guys look at this one here compared to this, very big difference. Very large difference in between these two. That is a monster bait. I suggest somewhere around an 8 or 9/0 screw lock hook, probably an owner beast hook. I think I bought the 12/0, and it's a bit big. So I would say an 8/0 or 10/0 probably would be perfect. I bought 12s, and they're just a tad big for it. So 8/0 or 10/0 would be perfect. You can also rig this on a jig head very easily. I like the jig head rig with these unless I'm fishing around a lot of bottom contact cover. I like rolling this really slowly on the bottom. A couple weeks back, me and my mom went fishing, and I just started chucking one of those in the crystal shad color and was slow rolling it real slow, and all of a sudden it just got slammed. And I set the hook, there's nothing there, but man, does that thing get some vicious bites. Easily the hardest bites I've ever had was when I was throwing that one day. I probably had maybe 6 or 7 bites. I didn't get any hooks into them, but man, do they hit this bait hard. And this color here is called Green Pumpkin Magic, just a plain old Green Pumpkin Magic. Red, blue, and silver in there. But yeah, it is a big bite, hard hitting bite. Bait. You can get some pretty mean bites on it. So yeah, that's all the swim baits that I make here at Doc's Lure Company. The 6-inch, you get 4 of them for $10. Because they are so big, I can't do a normal like $4 price for them. So I do a little bit of a better deal with 4 of them for $10. And like I showed you guys, the 20 of them for $4 in the 1.5, 15 of the 2-inch, 8 of the 3.5 gunners, and then 10 of the normal swim baits, little 4-inchers. So, like I said, I showed you guys all the colors. I told you all the colors and told you all the glitters. So, if you do want to purchase any of them, let me know down in the comments what your order is. $4 for all these, except for the big swim baits, like I said. So, you can pay via PayPal. So, if you are a PayPal person that you like to buy stuff with PayPal, you can use PayPal. So, thank you guys for watching once again. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, bye.